Good day, my people. Today we're going to be talking about the meme stock, namely the AMC and the GameStop. I noticed a lot of people have been, gambling, what I call gambling, as opposed to investing or trading on this meme stock. I don't knock anyone who wants to make some quick bucks, but I just said I should put this video out there for my subscribers to know that these companies they are not what you think they are. The only reason why people are doing what they're doing is because of the liquidity in the market. The Fed has just put so much money in the market, and they've not been tampering the interest rate and all that. They've not been using their tools to to regulate to step down the the liquidity in the market. What I mean liquidity, I mean the amount of money that is flowing in the financial market. So with the stimulus check and the unemployment benefit which they've been paying for since last year because of the pandemic, a lot of retail investors are taking advantage of the money they have, the excess money they have, to gamble with these stocks. But I have to put out this video to be able to warn you people. There's a caveat there when you are doing this kind of thing. There's a caveat, means you have to be careful because anything can happen. You can lose your money so quickly. But at the same time, you can make quick money. So it depends on how you play, how careful and how lucky you are. Because this is pure gambling. This is different from investing or different from trading. So AMC, the stock price should be only worth about $1 to $2, not more than that. Even the CEO has just come out to say that people should be careful that the company has has ballooned over 66% of their actual value. That's what the meme stock thing has gifted them. It's like a gift for any CEO. The retail investors have pumped up the stock to be able to hit 66 times, times their EBITDA, 66 times their EBITDA, which is obscene. AMC is now valued, in more EBITDA than Disney, which is only trading at 22 times, as opposed to AMC that is trading at 66 times. So this is something that any person should be able to, be careful if you're playing with that kind of stock. It's pure gambling, and anything can. What happens they say what happens in the Vegas. The reason why Vegas are still there is because the house is always gonna win. So if you are doing this kind of thing, you have to be very meticulous. You have to time your entry point and time your exit point, plus your luck. So like I said to you, the stock price, the actual values, the actual intrinsic value doesn't support more than $1 to $2. If you follow the actual fundamentals, the stock hasn't got there's no way the stock should be trading at $66, $67. That's insane. So be careful when you're doing it. I'm not saying you should not make some quick bucks, but you just have to be careful. Always know that don't invest more than what you can lose. Don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. If not, there won't be another day for you to trade. It's not a good way to start your investing career. So I have to warn you on that. AMC, it shouldn't be trading at more than $1 to $2 max. But it's, like I said, it's gone up to $65, $67. 2 days ago it was, in one single day it increased 100% from $30 to $60 in one single day. That's obscene. It has even increased more than the GameStop, which happened 3 months ago. In relative to their percentage, it has increased more than the GameStop, which happened 3-4 months ago. So be careful. The stock that it hasn't got anything to make it hit up to that kind of money, except the retail investors that are betting against the Wall Street elites, who are trying to short the stock. The retail investors are pumping up the stock, trying to. It's like they're competing with the hedge funds, the big money bags in the Wall Street, But somebody somewhere is gonna be end up getting hurt or be holding the bag, which I don't want any of you to be holding the bag. So these guys are well leveraged. Some of these hedge fund guys, they are so much well leveraged that they have an obscene amount of money to be playing with. So be careful, you that hasn't got enough money to be shorting stock or betting against them. But like I said, if you can be lucky to make some money, but just be careful because you can lose your money. So that's number one. Then number two is you know, if you want to do this thing, if you wanna instead of engaging in this kind of gambling, I you know I recommend that you should go into you should reposition your money if you still have enough money to play with. You should reposition your portfolio and go into stocks like Nutrient. Nutrient is a Canadian company that I like. It's a Canadian company that does fertilizer. It does fertilizer and potash. In fact, they are the largest producer of potash in the world and the third largest producer of nitrogen fertilizer in the whole world. And right now, because of the situation of the economy, there's going to be the food supply in the market is getting so expensive because of inflation. And what that means is that the farmers are going to be stepping up their game when it comes to growing more food. And when they are growing more food, they need a lot of fertilizers, and I see this company beginning to take off. So it's a hidden gem that people haven't recognized it. The big money guys, hedge fund people haven't recognized it. They haven't identified it. So I think you should get in early now, because before the stock, hit over 70 something dollars. This stock, Nutrien is the name. Nutrien is spelled out Nutrien. 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 AG Solution. It's a Canadian company that was that was founded in 2008, but it's 2018, but it's doing so good in the agricultural sector. This is a cyclical stock that you can buy and hold it, and when you are holding it, you are being paid to wait, by way of a dividend. So I recommend you should buy it. It pays a dividend of $3.06 quarterly, which I think is a good money for you to earn while you are still waiting for the stock to increase in price. So this is another cyclical stock. It doesn't matter whether it's opening stock or opening stock or close, because of the pandemic. A lot of companies are opening up after they lift up the ban on lockdown. But this is not about opening up or staying indoors. People are gonna eat food, and once they eat food, the farmers is gonna grow more food, and when the farmers grow more food, they need fertilizer to grow their food to be able to bring to the market. So it's not about opening stock or not reopening. It's a pure play for a long-term value investors. You make money at the same time. When you are waiting for the stock to go up in price, you are being rewarded by way of a dividend. So I recommend it. It's called Nutrien AG Solutions, a Canadian company. They just changed their CEO They just changed their CEO in April, and their new CEO, Mayor Smith, is a very good CEO. He's been tested, and the stock has been doing well since he took over. So I recommend you should do some due diligence on this stock and go for it. I highly recommend you should look into it if you are looking to adjust your portfolio, and buy cyclicals, as opposed to this high momentum stock, or what what we normally call the growth stocks. Nutrient is a name you need to look into. The company name is called Nutrient Limited. It's a Canadian company, and I recommend it highly. I don't want to make this video too long, so to bore you from watching it. But I just said I should put it out there. The AMC and the game stock, you should be very clear. You should be very sorry. You should be very careful. My opinion is that you should be very meticulous. You can make money, but at the same time you can lose money. The stock is only worth $1 or $2 according to the intrinsic value, what it's supposed to be, the actual value of the business, you know. But having said that, the people have pumped it up to 66 times EBITDA. EBITDA means earnings before interest, taxation, and amortization. That's when you have removed everything the company owes, the actual value of the company. If this company is trading 66 times more than that. That will tell you that something wrong. Even the CEO came out and told told people to be careful, but he's gonna take advantage of it, of the increase in price, by way of doing a secondary offering, and they raised 1 point something billion just in one day for $50 per share. Few hours after closing the offering, the stock shoot up, by 1.5%, hitting back to 60 something dollar, 50 something to $64 again. So be careful, Why you can make your money there, but be careful, you can lose your money. So it's up to you. I just said I should let you guys know what is happening with this meme stock and how you can be hot, but at the same time be careful. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember to subscribe to EI Wealth and Health, so that each time I upload a video, be it about wealth or be it about health, you will be the first to know. Always press the notification bell so that each time I do it, you should be able to know. I love you guys, and you can always follow me or reach me out in my Instagram page, which is EIOLifecoach.com. I repeat, EIOLifecoach.com. You can DM me there, or you reach me out there so we can talk. For if you have any other thing aside from what I'm telling you now that you want to discuss with me, you can even book me for a one-on-one session with your, be it investment. Be it investment or stock. Be it investment in anywhere or exercise, or any other thing. We can have one-to-one. I can come to you, or you can come to me. Then we discuss whatever you want to do, be it exercise or be it stock investment. Thank you, as always. I appreciate every love you guys are showing me. Always press the notification bell and the subscription bell so that each time I upload, you'll be the first to know. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.